So I have a quick little rabbit hole that I wanted to make a video about, right? Earlier today, I was going to reading about this whole D4VD case, and I just want to make a quick little video about it because I like to cover music on this channel, right? And unfortunately, it's a very gruesome case that we come across, but the more I looked into this rabbit hole, a lot of evidence that we knew beforehand, right? And it was very clear that he was the one that committed this crime. But I'm glad that they went about it the proper way. They did gather all the evidence they could, a little bit longer than expected. However, now that we have the entire sort of evidence, we can exactly define what happened and make a clear story of what September. Let's get right into it. There was an article that came out that LAPD finds a body that's found inside a Tesla, right, back in California. During this time, he went on tour. I believe he was in New York or something at the time, and the vehicle was just found in California, nowhere, right? Just out of nowhere, basically, found a body, and that was really it. However, the car was registered to his name. The girl that unfortunately passed away in this case was Celeste Rivas Hernandez, right? Hernandez. And she was born on September 7th, and she, at the time of this death, she was 14, 15 years old, which is extremely concerning, but we're gonna add more to this later. Here's the thing that makes this weird, right? For months, like I said earlier, people that listened to his music, people that were in that circle of whatever you want to call it, knew in a way that a lot of the evidence that was being presented, we kind of knew that he was the one that did it, right? And it's kind of sick looking at it now and just unraveling this entire rabbit hole, because again, he makes it very clear. He's not shy about it. He doesn't hide it whatsoever. And it's the fact that I don't want to say he's proud of it, but a lot of songs are related in that sort of nature. And the fact that he pretty much got big off that is kind of concerning. It's really sick to look at. But I just, again, wanted to make this video because it's an unfortunate case. It's sick what happened. A lot of people, like I said earlier, knew that he was the one that committed this crime. And nothing else will ever change that answer because it's extremely clear. First of all, first things first, right? She was born on September 7th. And one of his most popular songs, also known as Romantic Homicide, also premiered on September 7th, and it dropped that same year. And a lot of these videos released within that same day, which is really, again, obviously a weird psychopathic case, but it's the fact that the lyrics and everything are just so it revolves around this case, right? And it's just so, I don't know, it's just such an eerie feeling reading about this now and seeing this whole rabbit hole unfold in a way, right? It's such a dark case to read about, but the more I look into it, I'm just yeah, this is what a crazy story to read. Again, this is the music video. I'm not gonna play it for copyright reasons, but let's just say the music video has very gruesome detail, and that's kind of the gist of this music video, right? And again, the title, the fact that it dropped on that same day, it's like this guy was obsessed with her, but she was 15, and the fact that in a way he kind of made his career all with this certain specific event, it's it's concerning, it's sick. And the more that we went down this rabbit hole, it's kind of insane. The more you look into it, I'm just damn, it's crazy. Here's another live version that we had, and again, he was on tour when this whole when the body was discovered, right? And look at it now, I'm just wow, I don't want to say he got away with it. I don't know how long he thought he had until he was discovered, but it is kind of insane. People were suspicious. And even the videos that he posted, right? There's this one. I'm not gonna play it for copyright reasons, but there's this case, right? And it's just all just very dark and again, just so, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so dark and I don't know how you explain it, but again, it's just sick looking at this now, right? And the fact that this whole news broke, and what we know now, it's almost he was not ashamed to admit it. Again, yeah, I can't play it because again, copyright reasons, but knowing what we know now, it's it's kind of just sickening. It's kind of insane. Even when looking at his lyrics, right? It's everything about this is just so obvious at the time when we first came across this article, right? Of the body being discovered and all that stuff. We in a way knew that he was the one that did it, right? And again, it's just looking at this now, lyrics and everything, it's insane. It is kind of insane. I can't find it, but this is another thing that made this whole case just so like sickening to look at, right? And now that now that we have all the news like that got revealed now that he's arrested, going deep into this rabbit hole, like yeah, it's sick. This is a video that released 3 years ago, right? And
hello, my name is David. Pronounced David, not D4VD.
I don't know. It's so like crazy that like he said this, and now looking back at it now, he's very obvious about it. I don't know if he ever felt like he was never gonna get caught, but with what we know now, yeah, he was very obvious about it. We knew from the start that this guy was at fault, but yeah, it's crazy.
I'm scared.
We jump to this part of the video, which is really suspicious, and again, he's saying this exactly how it happened, and with what we know now, I'm just like, damn, this is so like just like again sickening to like just read and like look into, but this is kind of just, I don't even know what to say.
In the back of my mind, you died.
It's definitely a case for sure. It's again, I just started
So
reading
what
about
inspired
this.
the hook, in the back of my mind you died, is kind of like the storytelling aspect of the lyrics that came before it, in a way that it builds up to the big moment where she died in the back of my mind. Like, I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died. And I didn't even cry, not a single tear. I've seen people online take different meanings and interpretations from that one
This is crazy.
part of the song where it's like it's their past selves that's dying.
Like watching this now, and again, I was just watching about this, like going through the entire rabbit hole, right? But now that I'm looking at this now, like it is insane. Like the fact that his whole discography is basically like admitting the fact that this did happen exactly how he depicted it, how he was telling it in the songs, in the music videos, everything, right? And it's just so it's crazy. Let me look at the comments really quick, if I can even go back. Yeah, it's all comments 7 months ago, but I don't know if there's any. Yeah, there's a lot of comments like 3 years ago, and again, looking at this now, it is kind of insane how like again, it's I don't even know have any words to say. He leaves so much evidence behind. 3 years ago, like 18 at the time, 17, 18. So she was probably like 13 at the time, which again, it makes this case even 10 times more sickening. It's unfortunate what happened. I'm glad he got arrested. I'm glad we finally know the truth of what is going on. And again, I just wanted to make this video really quick because I think it is a really unfortunate case of a artist who's clearly talented, but his entire discography is revolved around this one case, and it's clear that he's still obsessed in some sort of way. I mean, the fact that like we have clear music videos that are released around that same time as her birthday, things like that, right? It's like it's kind of crazy thinking about, right? Yeah, it's definitely a case for sure. I don't know if it's gonna be a documentary that's gonna be made 5 years from now. Just again, a very insane case to look at, but yeah, it's concerning for sure. Again, all I can say is I'm glad he's arrested, and that's really all I got. Anyway, thank you if you like this sort of video. I just wanted to make a quick little like unscripted recap and just me digging this little like rabbit hole. I know it's very like rushed, it's very unscripted. I kind of just wanted to make a little simple video to like talk to y'all, to like, you know, it's something more casual, right? We don't have to make super edited videos. I just want to make something casual where I can talk to y'all, unpack this rabbit hole together, stuff like that. If you like this sort of format, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely keep going. If you want me to just go back to the whole edited format style, I have no problem doing that as well. I just want to try different things, see what sticks, right? This channel's still new. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that comment whatever you want. If you want to talk about the case, whatever it might be, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Sorry, I said that wrong. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.